Hey traders, welcome to your course. Welcome to your future. Okay. Today we're going to be learning about Forex. So, what is Forex? Okay. Forex is basically um, currency pairs. So, countries, banks, big businesses trading, buying, and selling from each other. Right. So, for example, um, someone in the US, let's say Mexico, might want to buy a product in, not someone, a bank or big business wants to buy a product in Europe. The person in peso in Mexico would have to buy US dollar to then buy the euro because the euro and the peso doesn't connect with each other. Um, and so forth. So the dollar, this is why the world trades on US dollar. Um, this is why the US dollar is the world currency, is because everyone trades needs the US dollar in order to trade with each other, right? So the forex is also one of the one of the largest market in the world. The forex market is trades about $5 trillion per day, $5 trillion per day, right? And this is what you're here to learn. You learn how to trade the forex. So when the banks, the big companies, they trade trillions of dollars every single day, right? They are only able to move the markets because they are trading large sums of money. You and I, we can't move the market like how it's moving here, as you can see, right? Even if we have £1 million, we can't move the market like this, okay? Only these big banks who are trading billions and billions of dollars, pounds, or whatever it may be, can move the market like this. Okay? And all we're doing is riding the wave. Right? All we're doing is riding the wave of what activities they're doing. We don't care what they're doing. We don't care if they're buying or selling. We just want to be there when they do, so we join the party. Okay? Just riding the wave. Right? So you see when you go to a water park and you see the dolphins and the trainer is on jumps on the dolphin and ride the dolphin's wave. Wherever the dolphin takes the trainer, that's where the trainer goes. Okay, that's what we're doing. All we're doing is just riding the wave of these big multi-billion-pound companies, multi-trillion-pound companies. Um, right? We're not trying to move it. We're not trying to move the market. We're not trying to change anything on what's happening in the market. We're just saying, oh, so you're going this way. Okay. Let me jump in your cab with you so I can come. Okay. Um, and most of us have been taking part in the Forex market without even knowing. So, for example, have you ever traveled from to another country and you converted the money into their currency? You just took part in the forex market. Okay, so for example, we have the Euro USD, right? So the euro is now 1.04. Let me just see. Yeah, 1.04, and the US dollar is always a dollar. Yeah. So if anyone from the US wants to travel to anywhere in Europe, they would have to convert their dollar into euro. So in order to do that, they have to um, spend $1.04 in order to buy €1. Okay. Same thing if you want to go to um, the UK. If you're from the US and you need to go to the UK and you want to convert your money into the British pound, $1. Okay, you would need to spend $1.23 in order to get £1. Okay, so now we're at 1.04 euros. Previously, let's go to the top here. Previously, at the top, let's look at the date here. In the 30th of September 2024, the euro to the pound was €1 12 pence. Okay, €1 12 pence. So the euro was more expensive in September 2024 than what it is now. Okay, so it's cheaper for you to travel to Europe, coming from the US. Okay, same thing here. If I want to travel from Europe to the UK, right? Then I would need 1.23 euros in order to buy £1. Okay, so that's basically the Forex market. And what you're betting on the value of these currencies going up and the value of these currencies going down. Okay, and with this training, you would know when to enter. You would know when the market is going up, when the value of the euro is going up, and when the value of the dollar is going down, or when the value of the euro is going down. Okay? And these here are the major pairs. So you have these here. You have the Euro USD, the Pound USD, the Aussie USD is the Australian dollar, the New Zealand USD, the JPY, which is Japanese yen, the Swiss franc, we call it Swiss chef rather, USD, and also the CAD, so the Canadian dollar. These are the major pairs, the big ballers, and all of these pairs are interlinked with each other. You can convert, you can have Euro GBP, Euro AUD, Euro, these are sub pairs basically, right? Good. So I would want to take part of $5 trillion a day, even if it's just 0.001%. If I can make that a day or every week, I'll be happy. 0.00%, 0.001%, I'll be happy. So I'll be teaching you how to do that. Okay? See you in the next one.